Welcome, welcome everyone. Hello, hello to day 915 of the Daily Antidote of Song. I'm so excited to be here with you today. My name is Elise Witt. I'm coming to you from Pine Lake, Georgia. Let's say hello to all the folks on Facebook Live. Welcome, welcome. Thanks so much for being here. I'm excited to present a very longtime friend of mine, Marquetta Dupree. But before I do that, I want to say hello to every single person here. First of all, thank you to Carpe Diem Arts for sponsoring this whole thing. Thank you to Jaden for being on tech and making us look and sound and feel so good. Thank you, Joe, for bringing us all together right from the beginning. Thank you, Kathy B., one of our amazing, amazing, amazing song leaders, hosts, and everything else. Hello, Marquetta, welcome. Hello, Sheila in Florida, and Deli and Storm, and Ann in Nashville with her little, looks like a lamb. Bah. Hello, Ruth in Birmingham, UK, and Kevin in DC with your flute. Hello, Steve and Michelle in Silver Spring. Hello, Dan in Vienna, and Ann in Knoxville, home of Marquetta, but not anymore right now. Hello, Nick in the UK. Hello, some curly tops, only one so far, but I'm sure more will be coming in. Hello, Annette and Deborah dancing in Kentucky. Hello, Carolyn, always keeping us on track with how many days? Yes, 915 days of daily antidote. Hello, Jenny in Suffolk, UK. Hello, Becky and Sarah in Texas, and Jamie in Victoria. Hello, Trish, also in Victoria. Hello, Anne in Maryland, Julie in Ontario, and Nancy with your Irish cow. Hello, Bob and Carol in Connecticut, and the beautiful grazing deer. Hello, Sandy in Western North Carolina, and LMG and Shari in New Hampshire. Hello, Shelley and Aloysius, still connecting, but welcome, 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 everybody. So good to be here with you today on the Daily Antidote of Song. Hi, everyone. So good to be here with you again. And I'm very excited today to present to you the fabulous dancer, singer, multi everything person, wonderful friend Marquetta Dupree, coming to us also from Atlanta, GA, but with some roots in Tennessee. So welcome, Marquetta. We're so excited to have you, and take it away.
Okay, oh, all right. Can y'all hear me? Okay, I had a muting thing going on. Um, so I'm going to jump into the song if I'm correct. Um, so I'm going to teach you the song as a call and response. I think it's really easy, and we have the words in the chat, I think, but I'm gonna repost the words, or somebody's gonna repost them. Um,
Jaden will take care of
Beautiful.
everything.
Look at how okay, I'm not used to that. I'm used to doing all the things. Okay. So, um this song has a harmony that we'll learn in just a moment. So it goes like this. I'll sing through it one time. We've come a long way, Lord. We've come a long way. We've come a long way, Lord. We've come a long way, bearing our burdens in the heat of the day, knowing that the Lord will make a way. We've come a long way, Lord. We've come a long way. And that's the whole thing. All right, so let's break it down just a little bit. And I think we can do like the first two lines. We've come a long way, Lord. We've come a long way. So I'm going to sing that, and then you're going to sing that, but I'm going to sing that with you as well. All right, so we go. We've come a long way, Lord. We've come a long way. Let's sing that again. We've come a long way, Lord. We've come a long way. The next one, we've come a long way, Lord. We've come a long way. So we bring it on down. All right, so we sing. We've come a long way, Lord. We've come a long way. We've come a long way, Lord. We've come a long way. Yes? We've come a long way, Lord. We've come a long way. Then we sing, bearing our burdens in the heat of the day. All right, so we sing, bearing our burdens in the heat of the day. Yes, knowing that the Lord will make a way. Knowing that the Lord will make a way. Then we sing the first part again. We've come a long way, Lord. We've come a long way. So this song has a beautiful little harmony to it. And this is the first song I learned how to harmonize on. So the song has just a really easy harmony over the top. So we've come a long way, Lord. And the harmony is, we've come a long way, Lord. We've come a long way. We've come a long way, Lord. We've come a long way, bearing our burdens in the heat of the day, knowing that the Lord will make a way. We've come a long way, Lord. We've come a long way. I wish I could hear y'all. We wish we were in the room together. In the physical room. Are there any questions? I'm gonna see if we can sing it all the way through, and then I'll try to sing through with the harmony. The only thing about harmonizing on the Zoom is that it lags, so I may be singing the harmony and somebody will be in a different spot. Nick, it could be done as a round, I think. I think it could easily be done as a round, actually. I wish we could time that on Zoom so we could do it right. All right. Everybody take a nice deep breath. We come along. Is that okay? All right, here we go. We've come a long way, Lord. We've come a long way. We've come a long way, Lord. We've come a long way, bearing our burdens in the heat of the day, knowing that the Lord will make a way. We've come a long way, Lord. We've come a long way. Somebody sing the melody. We've come a long way, Lord. We've come harmonizing with you. We've come a long way, Lord. We've come a long way, bearing our burdens in the heat of the day, knowing that the Lord will make a way. We've come a long way, Lord. We've come a long way. Yes. Oh, I feel your energy. Ah, so nice.
That was great. I really enjoyed singing. When you were singing the harmony, I sang the melody, and when you sang the melody, I sang the harmony. So
Yes.
I know you can't hear us, but we can hear you. So that's the thing about Zoom. It's good for participants because we can have the harmony going. Sorry, the song leader only gets to hear one thing. But Zoom's getting a little better and better. So, but anyway, soon we'll all be together because we have a daily antidote traveling vehicle that's kind of a mixture of a bus, train, airplane. What are those balloon things called? So, yeah, everybody will be stopping in here for sure in the Atlanta area. So, Marquetta, I love singing with you. You're wearing a interesting scoot up just a little bit so we can
Oh.
see. Yes, joy in motion. You are a Zumba teacher and a teacher of so many different movement and dance styles. Can you tell us a little bit about some of that work that you do? I know you actually rushed to get here from your class.
Yes. So I've been teaching dance and dance fitness since 2008. I work for Zumba Fitness as an instructor, but I also teach for them as what's called a Zumba Jammer, which is the shirt I have on. So I teach Zumba instructors new choreography to take back to their classes. Simple, fun choreography. I do this in sessions called jam sessions, which are 3 hours long. I break down like 4 to 5 choreographies and teach them in blocks to the participants, and then they get to take all those back to their classes. And then I also travel and do different workshops. So I'll be in Nashville actually October 29th doing an Afro-Caribbean dance workshop at the Global
Oh,
Education Center.
Anna's excited about that.
Yes, come join us. We have a lot of fun. So I'm there once a month right now, and doing classes here in Nashville. I mean, in Atlanta, all over. So I just did a senior class. I teach seniors, I teach kids, but the senior classes are probably the most gratifying for me. Um, they just give me so much good energy, and they really, really appreciate the work and the service, and it's just so much love when I go in there. So that Zumba Gold may be actually my favorite format to teach. It's all about personality, really. You get to
Which you have plenty.
exactly like get it, ladies, let's go. Yeah.
So, Marquetta, we have some dancers that come to Daily Antidote. Deborah in Kentucky runs a beautiful dance program for veterans, and I know Cricket is she's an actor, but also dancer, and pretty much everybody that comes to Daily Antidote is a dancer because when there's dancing happening, everybody is up. In fact, Monday we all tap danced with Hank Smith, who you know, Marquetta.
Wow.
Yeah. So Marquetta is also, as am I, a member of Alternate Roots, which is the artist organization that's 45 years old this year. It's a group of artists based in the Southeast who work at the intersection of arts and activism. So you were kind of born into Roots, and you're now one of the uh, I don't know, organizers. Can you talk a little bit about your journey through Alternate Roots?
Oh my goodness, yes. I gotta keep this short. It's been many, many years. So I became, well, my mom made me an official member of Alternate Roots around like 11 years old. Um, but I was coming to the annual meetings at 8, 9. But I was also, so Carpetbag Theater, based out of Knoxville, Tennessee, my mom was a member of Carpetbag, and so I started traveling with the theater company when I was a little baby, probably like one, almost two. Um, and we traveled all over the place. And Carpetbag is also, as an organization, a member of Alternate Roots, a longtime founding organizational member of Alternate Roots. And so it was just this beautiful marriage that happened with the two organizations, and I just got the best of both worlds. I think my mom really kind of had this. She knew what she was doing. So my mom passed in 2004, but she was setting me up for a community of amazing, supportive, thoughtful people who are out in the world looking to make change. And I think she, as much as I was like, oh, I don't want to meet anybody else, mommy, please. Why? She was a member of everything. But as now, I'm doing the same thing with my son. I'm like, come on, me. Do you remember Elise? Do you remember this person? That person? Because I know what it means to have that kind of community and the expansive community that it has brought me to. So, I'm working with the Intercultural Leadership Institute now, which Alternate Roots is a founding partner of that organization, and it's a whole nother expansion. We're really focused on First People's rights, bringing acknowledgement to the land, and um, indigenous folks being acknowledged for their contributions and everything, and music, food, land, all of it. And I'm their programs associate, so I'm actually not in a like a facilitation role this time. I'm really I do a lot of administrative stuff, but it's the kind of administrative stuff I would like to do if I have to do administrative stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much that journey.
So we have Anne Strange here from Knoxville, who you may know, and she just put in the chat something that you know, of course, but Carpetbag celebrated 50 years, and one of the founding, I don't know, is she the founding person or was it a founding ensemble? Linda
For
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 Carpetbag.
Carpetbag, well, my mom was actually in like the second group. So Linda Paris Bailey was not the very first director of Carpetbag Theater, but she has been the long-standing director. And then, yeah, my mom was in the first group that actually got traction, and they traveled and they really, gained recognition across the Southeast.
And
And
yes, go ahead.
I was just gonna say that song. The song that I taught was actually a song that my mom taught me. We were traveling to a Carpetbag Theater gig, and I had been trying to learn how to harmonize. It was very difficult, So I had my ears closed, but just enough so I could hear her sound. And then, like, I really had to focus on myself so I could keep the harmony. But that was the first song that I was able to successfully harmonize on. And it's one that we had sung before, like in my grandmother's church. It's a gospel rooted in the South. And really one of those songs that was like, get you through the hard times type of a song. And so it always resonated deep within, and it's one I love to sing and share. I just want to say that.
I love when the song leader brings the story of the song and the importance in their life and how that's affected you. And so you bring so much more than just the melody and the, it's not me, I'm not calling you right now.
It was my son's father. Sorry,
Yeah, I
babe.
know. But I just wanted to say that you bring so much more than just words and melody. You're bringing like the history of the song and its life in you. So that brings it to us in a deeper and beautiful way.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anything you want to tell us about that you have coming up or that people need to know? Jaden has beautifully put in your many links. You have absolutely every kind of social media that exists. Yes, she's awesome. But
Thank you.
what about, I have a question. What is Pinterest?
Oh, Pinterest. Oh, listen, I love Pinterest. Okay, Pinterest is my go-to for anything. If you're trying to create something, keep up with my. Thank you. Yes, I'm all over the place. I try to keep up with myself. If you're creating anything, I started using Pinterest because I was trying to figure out my son's first birthday situation. So you can make boards for anything that you're creating, and you can pin all the different things that you find to the board. So if you're becoming vegan and you want to find new recipes for cooking vegan foods, you can go to Pinterest, look up vegan foods. You will find 100 billion things. Figure out which recipes you want to pin to your board, and then you can come back and look at it later. Weddings, house decoration. You can find anything, really. You can find anything on there. And it's like a creative, create your board. And I love it so much. It's my go to. I'm like, how do I figure out how to get rid of pinworms in I mean, like the little hornworms that got on my tomatoes? I went to Pinterest to figure out how to get rid of the hornworms.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So we have a question for you, um, and that is your workshop in Nashville. Is that just for Zumba teachers, or is that open to the public?
That's open to the public. It's that is an Afro-Caribbean workshop, and that
Oh,
is not Zumba at all. So
is
that's
that
my own thing. Yeah.
so? Is that on? Is that going to be on Facebook?
Yes, I will be posting that on Facebook. The Global Education Center has it on their Facebook already, and I haven't posted it to mine just yet.
Well, you might get some daily antidote people there.
Yes, come, yay!
All
Yes.
right, I'm looking to see if there's anything else, questions, etc. I think no. So, um, what do we have about? Oh, we do want to say that cricket is at the National Storytelling Festival this weekend. Cricket is one of our regular dancing people, artists, whatever. So,
That's this weekend. Y'all. I used to go to that festival every year. My mom was a storyteller, professional storyteller as well. So she got her master's in storytelling from ETSU. So we used to live in Johnson City for a while, and we used to go to the Jonesboro Storytelling Festival every single year. And I got to get up on stage one time, like
woo!
in her last couple of years there. Yeah.
So, you've been mentioning your mom, so I'm putting her name here. Adora Dupree, amazing, wonderful human being, storyteller, singer, actor, and just wonderful, wonderful human. So, um, thank you, Adora, for bringing us Marquetta. And Marquetta, you want to lead the song one more time to take us out?
Yes. Let me grab a sip of water real quick.
So, I have a question, Joe or Jaden. Is there anything we need to announce for Daily Antidote?
We're going to do a tribute in here. I should say Rick Pelleri is leading a tribute in here for Kevin Locke tomorrow in memorial of his passing, his unexpected passing. So please come tomorrow so we can sing along with Rick and sort of think about Kevin and wish him well in the next chapter of his universe. And we've got lots of great stuff coming up in October. So please plan on coming as often as you can. It's really great to see everybody today. Thanks, Elise. And thanks, Marquetta. This is beautiful.
Thank you. This
All
is
right, take it away.
yes, I'm gonna be joining in more. All right, so let's just have everybody take a deep breath. We've come a long way, Lord. We've come a long way. We've come a long way, Lord. We've come a long way, bearing our burdens in the heat of the day, knowing that the Lord will make a way. We've come a long way, Lord. We've we've come a long way. We've come a long way, Lord. We've come a long way. We've come a long way, Lord. We've come a long way, bearing our burdens in the heat of the day, knowing that the Lord will make a way. We've come a long way, Lord. We've come a long way.
Oh, thank you so much. I see people dancing, singing, clapping, and just huge smiles on folks' faces. Thank you so much, Marquetta. It's so good to see you. I hope to see you live since you actually
Spirit.
live near me. Yeah, thank you so much. Everyone, let's wave goodbye to Facebook Live. Thank you so much for joining us today, everyone. All right, I have to